Hello traders, and welcome to Trading the Trend. I'm Dennis, and this is a late edition of my midweek report. Right now I am showing you the Dow Jones 30. We've had a lot of good action last week and this week, and I just want to bring everybody up to date on what I'm looking at. Last week we had this epic pin bar reversal on the weekly charts, and this week we started the first part of the week with a retracement of that pin bar. We went down to the 16,000 mark, which was about the halfway point of this pin bar. We undercut that by just a little bit, then price reversed, and we had a good rally yesterday. Today, not so much. Things are just kind of sitting near the break-even point. But we'll be watching that. If we can stay above 1,600, good chance this does move higher. Now let's look at how this is affecting our currency trades. We'll get rid of that, and let's move this down here. We'll look at the weekly of the Euro US dollar. Last week we had this nice reversal, kind of a fat-headed pin bar. Today, or this week, it's not a big move down, but it is lower. It is moving the direction we want to see. Now, if we go look at, let's look at the 4-hour. That gives us a real nice pin bar over here. We had this nice pin bar reversal that occurred on, I believe that occurred on Monday, and that was our setup candle. We retraced it about halfway, which would have made an excellent entry signal if you were brave enough to go in at that time, and it's paid off well. Let's see here. We have moved since that signal down better than 400 pips. We're now right up against the 200-day or 200-hour moving average on the 4-hour chart. So that is holding up some resistance there. So we'll have to see if we can break through that. So far that's a pretty good trade. Next, let's look at the Aussie US dollar. Now I'm going to look at the weekly. We'll start looking at the weekly first, and just a nice downtrend. Last week we kind of finished right in the middle of the trading range, and then this week we've continued down. So it's very much a negative trade right now. Some things of interest over here. Now if you look at the 4-hour, there was a nice big pin bar reversal there, so it looked like price could spring higher, but that pin bar failed. And one thing that might have gave you a clue that that pin bar was going to fail is that you got no action on the daily or weekly to support that pin bar. I mean, we got nothing here that would suggest that there's a reversal on the daily, so it definitely would have been a failed trade if you'd gone with that 4-hour pin bar reversal in the Aussie US dollar. Now let's take a look at the Euro Aussie. And now here we also had a pin bar on the 4-hour chart, and price retraced. It would have gave for a nice entry. Now it hasn't been a big move lower like it is with the US dollar, but it is making headway. It moved lower, then back up, and now it's trying to move lower. So if it can get going, there's still possibility here. Looking at the 1-hour chart, we can see on the 1-hour, that's where that big pin bar happened there. And then we came right down to the 200-hour moving average, bounced off of it, sprung higher, came down, hit it again, sprung off it, and we finally have broken through today. And then price is trying to nudge up. Zoom in a little closer. We're trying to get back up to the underside, but as long as this can hold and maybe you get a reversal candle here, that'd be another signal to go short. And what's driving this trade, if we go over here and look at the weekly, is we have a beautiful pin bar reversal. And then we had a nice retracement at the first part of the week. You could have got into this at around 160, and that would have been a great entry. And right now we'll just be watching this to see if this pin bar holds true. You know, we want to see this this candle here turn red. If it doesn't turn red by the end of the week, but if it moves down a little lower, then you're going to have a large upper shadow, which is also bearish. So right now, Euro Aussie short below 160 looks like a good trade. And that's what I have for you this week. Now, I am going to be on vacation, not really vacation. My church is having a mission trip to Jamaica, which I will be participating in. So I will be gone all next week, and my next video will likely be on September 16th. So y'all have a good week. Watch these pin bars. As long as they hold up, stay with them. If they fail, just the rule is lose small, okay? We'll catch y'all later.